everyone, distinguished colleagues, distinguished guests, dear students. I'm delighted to stand before you at the end of these 3 exciting days of exploring the smart city as a vector for sustainable, cultural, and territorial development. Proud of us that we revisited the notion of the smart city. In our opening ceremony, we were reminded from the various speeches of a people-centered approach to smart cities that promotes the well-being of people above the techno-solutionism, and especially within the context of emerging African cities. Crucially, several initiatives from the work of UM6P ecosystem and the Moroccan government were underscored indeed. The highlight was the official announcement of the International Center for Territorial Innovation and Smart Performance to be hosted by UM6P, SAPLOS-D, and UN Habitat. The center came to fruition as an outcome of a research action that initiated, started, and conducted by an existing laboratory that we had at the school of UM6P, and that was actually working on a territorial performance observatory, TOP, funded and supported by OCP Foundation and UM6P. And henceforth, I would like to thank and warmly thank all the team of OCP Foundation for dedication, for their determination, and for co-constructing for us TOP that gave birth to this international center. So the joint UN Habitat and UM6P Center will foster a creative system of evaluation of performance and development of smart cities in Africa through Africa Smart City Forum, and will also evaluate the territorial systems in different sectors to reach an integrated, inclusive, resilient, and sustainable development of territories in a holistic way. You know that so many development projects, they are very unilateral, or maybe they are very sectorial oriented, but now it's needed that all sectors, they need to communicate through the digital smartness in order to construct projects in an integrated way to reach a positive outcome with a measured timing. And I think this will help us all speed sustainable development in the continent of Africa. Our second day commenced with a plenary on resilience and sustainable urban planning and territorial governance. The speakers from this session emphasized the importance of collaboration, shared experiences, and collective innovation through the adoption of best practices in governance and policy frameworks around the world. The second plenary, under the title Human Resilience in the Smart City, Knowledge, Capital, and Social Cultural Values, provided a rich discussion on the kind of human values needed to shape African smart cities. The speakers underscored the need to recognize human resilience as an important element for human evolution, and of course the importance of harnessing local knowledge and practices. In addition to that, the significance of stewardship that play a crucial role in nurturing smart city transitions. The 6 workshops, I cannot delve into each workshop for not to waste your time. We just make a synthesis for the 6 workshops, amazing, inspiring, specialized workshops. I really was thrilled to attend some of them because the discussions, they were tense. And the success of the program that we tailored, it actually comes when you see the quality of interaction between international experts once tackling that subject at hand. So the 6 workshops showcased a rich diversity of such best practices and use cases from across the world that could orient our thinking on a human-centered smart cities in Africa. These included, for instance, the incorporation of landscape practices, low-tech agriculture in Casablanca, adaptability in semi-city, Atlanta's urban digital twin, Essaouira's natural and cultural resilience approach, and an exploration of integrated sustainability and resilience in Wajid Tanmir's 2 rural human establishments in the vicinity of the Green City. The last day commenced with a plenary 3 on digital and geospatial innovation, disruptive technologies for a better exploration of the city and its territory, where speakers highlighted the state-of-the-art applications in exploring smart cities. The following workshops gave insightful case studies on the application of geospatial technologies in enhancing urban and territorial performance, resilience, and sustainability. From all these rich and diverse interactions of the last 3 days, it is fruitful to witness the shared vision of a human-centered smart city emerging across the world, and I would like to thank our dear governor. Since day one, he reminded everyone that the smartness of the city is about the smartness of its people, and we cannot afford doing differently, especially in Africa. Synthesizing these, the following recommendations emerge as pertinent to guide African cities towards our exploration of the smart city concept. And hence, there are some elements or takeaways, recommendations that would be so important that you record. We should not lose sight of the development context of most of African cities, and hence the need to develop a contextually relevant and responsive smart city approach that is human-centered, just, and inclusive for all. Number 2, and all these points, please, they are your discussions, and all what we're saying here is distilled, stems out of what you discussed. So number 2 recommendation, the relevance of starting small, especially in Africa, but with a big vision of a smart future, not smart city, smart future. Smart city is just a vehicle, just a means, just a tool for a smart future, taking into account the present and now conditions of people within cities. This means ensuring that culture and human values are an integral part of any thinking and development process of smart cities. Number 3, the need for concerted efforts that are multi-stakeholder, multidisciplinary, multi-scholar, and multi-sectorial to address complex urban challenges holistically, leveraging diverse expertise and resources to enhance the resilience and sustainability of cities, but not only cities, please, because we should not forget the rural realm in Africa, and hence I would add human establishments. The significance of knowledge sharing and capacity building through establishing platforms for knowledge sharing and capacity building to facilitate the exchange of best practices, lessons learned, innovative solutions among cities, enabling them to learn from each other's experiences and build collective resilience to disruptive forces. This underscores the significance of the upcoming Africa Smart City Forum meeting to assess our discussions, commitments, and their actual implementations. And therefore, the forum will be a digital platform. Thanks to the digital revolution, the community of the Africa Smart City Forum will be a continuous discussion, sharing of ideas, sharing of projects with all African cities. So another recommendation is about the significance to enhance data-driven decision-making through strengthening data collection, analysis, utilization capabilities to inform evidence-based decision-making in urban governance and planning, enabling cities to identify emerging risks, prioritize interventions, and allocate resources more effectively to address disruptive forces. We do understand that urban governance, because without smartness, without smart data, without being informed, without having good solutions, good decisions, they cannot be made, especially now with the new development program in Morocco, the community-based development participative approach, and they think the bottom-up and the top-down approaches in order to reach decisive decisions, but with smartness. So the other recommendation, the importance of promoting community engagement by fostering community participation in decision-making processes related to smart city initiatives. And as you may witness, we're not using smart city just to show you smart mobility, smart traffic, how to assess the performance of fintech, etc. We are advocating technology, but just we are saying how to use it wisely. So, and lastly, investing in green technologies, that is to prioritize investment in green technologies and sustainable infrastructure, solutions that reduce carbon emissions, enhance resource efficiency, and promote environmental sustainability, thereby mitigating to adverse impacts of climate change and other disruptive forces.